I don't look great, I know, but that's also kind of how I feel. So this morning I woke up and I slept really well. Like this private room, it just, sleeping in a private room just gives you so much more, like, I guess, peace of mind. Wait, I'm getting a text. I'm also trying to rent a scooter at the same time. But then this morning I woke up around 7, a lot earlier than I thought I would. I thought that I could sleep for like 24 hours, but apparently not. I had some leftover pizza for breakfast, and while I was eating I started to feel a little bit, I don't know, not that great. But I thought, you know, oh, it'll just pass. It only got worse, and I just spent pretty much an hour in the bathroom trying to get it all out of my system. I think it might be like a mild version of food poisoning, or just food that doesn't agree with me. I don't think it's fully gone. Like, I can tell it's not fully gone because my stomach still hurts. But I'm trying. The worst case scenario, I've got some like charcoal tablets, some like hydrolyte, electrolytes type things that I can just take. I'm gonna take that with me as I go out today. But I mean, after 4 months, I guess I managed for 4 months, and that's a great accomplishment. So it had to happen at some point, right? And I'm glad it's just a mild version. Mantic Island. So my tuk-tuk driver from yesterday told me that for 350 pesos a day he would rent me a scooter. Now the hostel does 500, which is a pretty big difference. I thought if the hostel does like 400, I'd rather do it. Sorry, with the hotel. I'm at a hotel. But I'm trying to get, like, he's saying like, oh, it's 350 a day including pickup from your hotel, and fine. He says now it's good weather, so it's nice to go to Mantic Island. I'm like, no, I just want to rent a scooter. If you're not going to give me the scooter, I will go with the hotel. So that was a not so fun morning. Food poisoning in, where am I? Camiguin. But I've made it to Camiguin, which I'm very excited about. So if I can get a scooter, I want to drive around the island, because supposedly today is going to be good weather. Tomorrow is going to be less. Now there is one day trip that I would love to do to White Island, just off the coast, near, pretty much near where I am. If it's gonna be bad weather tomorrow, like there's no shelter, it's just basically a sandbar in the middle of the ocean, I don't want to be stuck there for 3 hours in the rain. But maybe the weather tomorrow will be better than predicted. But so far, I don't know if you can tell, the sun is out, the sky is, it's not blue, but it's a little bit cloudy, but it's alright weather. Oh, I feel nauseous again. Okay, I'm gonna deal with this, and then I hope I can get a scooter. I've also been told that while you can go swimming on the beaches, you're not allowed to snorkel without a guide. I think that's a BS rule, but like the guides ask between 300 and 500 pesos from what I could read online, which I think is a lot just to have a snorkeling buddy. But maybe like there's a lot of accidents here, I'm not entirely sure why. So I managed to finally get a scooter, but the weather is not looking too great, so I'm on my way to Catibawa Sun Falls, and then on the way to my next destination I will pass by my hostel. So I think I'm not gonna pick up my sweater but my rain jacket, because it looks like it's gonna rain and I don't want to get my sweater wet. Also, still don't feel good, but we're just gonna try to get through the day. So that waterfall is really nice, well worth it if you're around in the area to go and check it out. Now, motorbike parking is a 20 peso fee. To get into the park, like the prices include the environmental fee. For an adult it's 70 pesos, but a student, or 75, sorry, a student ticket is 60. So you just show them your ID, your student ID, and you will get a discount. Right now, I think I'm gonna head back to grab my raincoat, since I'm fairly certain that all of the pizza that I had for breakfast this morning is already gone out of my body. I need some food. I'm hoping for like something easy, like a banana or something. Apparently Coke is very good for a bad stomach, so I think I'm also gonna try to find a supermarket. And after that the journey continues along the coast. Now the entire drive around the island would take about an hour and a half, which I think for me like 2 hours 15 minutes maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, but then again I want to do a day trip tomorrow, depending on the weather though. I don't know, I definitely want to check out another waterfall which is on the southernmost side of the island. But yeah, let's first go grab the raincoat, some food. I might just stay in the area while I eat the food so that if something goes wrong I can go back to the hotel. And that's gonna be it, so let's go hop on the scooter. This is so gorgeous. Yes, I'm back on the scooter again. The crackers were successful, the Coke was not. Neither was my rain jacket because I was too lazy to go back, and I figured, you know, since I feel pretty alright, let's go now. And on top of that I realized I forgot my towel, so even if I do some swimming, I don't know how to dry off, but the sun is out, so I think I'll dry pretty quickly. But this view is just insane. Camiguin is nice. Now for some bad news, the scooter won't start. Nothing's happening and I'm pretty much in the middle of nowhere. So I just stopped on the side of the road to check out a beach that I saw, and it is way too cold to go in. I am not getting in, plus it's not sandy, it's a lot of rocks. Also, as for me, still not feeling too good, but we're getting there. I drove past a trail where you can hike up the old volcano. Now one, it's very pretty cloudy, and I don't think you would get any nice views or anything. You should do it for sunset, but I kind of want to do it tomorrow. I pray that tomorrow's going to be good weather. If not, then I'm gonna have a problem, because then there are so many things that I still wanted to do but not been able to. But for now I am headed to Suus waterfall, and another waterfall more south, which I'm gonna check out. So let's get back on the scooter and go drive. I've made it to Suus Falls. Just like the other one, it's 75 for an adult or 60 for a student. Now that's a lot of water. waterfall. Once again, too cold to go swimming, but really, really cool to check out. And well worth it. Oh, look at this. More bad news, I lost the scooter key. So I'm now going back into near the waterfall to see if I can find it. I was hoping that maybe I dropped it somewhere near the waterfall, but I don't see it. This is a serious problem. I have no internet service here. I can't call anyone, I can't text the owner. Found the scooter key. It was on the floor, like near my bike, so I might have dropped it when I got there. But let's go continue. As you can see by this very nice look, I've just taken a shower, but I spent about 3.5 hours today planning what I'm gonna do next. Tomorrow the plan was to go to White Island. I'm not entirely sure if that's happening. I still have the bike tomorrow. I thought about telling him, like, can you please come pick it up? I only need one day. For like 350 for €6. If the weather turns out to be alright for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, I might go and take a drive, so it might be nice to have it. And then I think the day after I want to get the ferry to Bohol. And then I think, depending on what my plan is going to be, I think I might end up going to Sikihor after all. Now the weather forecast says rain, rain and more rain, but I haven't decided yet. So I'm gonna get some food, watch a movie, and that's gonna be it for today. So I will see you tomorrow. A guy came up to me and said, hello, and then he said my name, and I was like, hello. I was kind of creeped out about it because he used my full name, and I don't know.